Hello, welcome. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Saturday evening or Sunday early morning, depending on where you are. Yeah, last time we did a whole bunch of building over here in the way of bot construction and expansion of all this stuff. And we figured out that there's a problem with how our source blocks are operating. Of course, we have to reset all of these things. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong if you're in chat and you remember, but I believe the strength was set to 17.8 last episode. We haven't gone through the next cycle yet, but yeah, 17.8. And then I think the waterfall outflow, was that this 2.2? I think that was 7. Sounds about right. But regardless, I'm going to go ahead and change this to 7. This is what we were messing with at the end of last stream, trying to get this to get rid of our geysers. But we have to fix our max water source strength. We'll just go to 200 because why not? These are set to, what did I say, 17.8? I'm not making the strength 69.420, but thank you for trying. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. Alright, so those 3 are done. We're going to be spending a lot of time today, most likely just fixing outflow and figuring out how to handle all the water we already have. Because we've been getting by too easily for far too long when it comes to the water coming out of our little areas over here. So this is going to be interesting. We're going to be manipulating the waterfall outflow to try and get the geysers to go away, which should give us the correct amount of water for the challenge that we're supposed to be doing. And not easy mode, which is how it's more or less been operating for the past, I don't know, 10 episodes. Anyway, I digress. Let's get these water things flowing back correctly. So we have a lot of flooding happening. And I think what's going to have to happen here is we're going to have to put our levees back. Turn on transparent mode for the water, and it's all coming through here. I think if we build these levees back, it's not going to be that big of a problem anymore. So let's get out of developer mode, move this over that way, and then we will start by putting in levees right there. Yeah, how are you guys doing? Having a good day? Just chilling? Maxing, relaxing, all cool? Anybody old enough to remember that? Probably most of us. At least in the US. Where did you get the mod? The map? This is not a modded game. I found it on... Oh man, I don't even remember. It was one of those modding forum websites. It might have been somewhere... Might have even been on like the Timberborn forums. But it was a map designed for Update 2. So I had to open it in the map editor to get it to compatible with Update 3, and then Update 4 dropped. So I have in the Discord, I think it's in the Timberborn channel, Timberborn game discussion channel, there is a pinned comment that has the .timber file that you can download. So that should be available, should work fine in Update 4 for you, if you want to play the map. How many outflows are you missing to get to 50? That's a good question. I think it's somewhere around 15, because each of these is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. So we need another another 22. So I was a little off. My connection will not be good so close to the... You're at the Grand Canyon, huh? That's really fun. I went there, oh man, 2008, I think. Took a big road trip to go see family out west, and we stopped at the Grand Canyon. That was awesome. Would love to go back. Yeah, Justin, if you can't find the map, let me know, and I will see if I can put a link to it somewhere. It's just easier to do in the Discord because it will host the file, and I don't have to go to one of those sketchy file sharing sites or like mess with Google Drive or anything. Devilish has sunburn, huh? Yeah, it's a really easy... quick way to get sunburned, go to the Grand Canyon. But yeah, anyone who's not in the U.S., if you ever have a chance to come to the U.S., highly recommend going to our national parks. The Grand Canyon is very remote, very hard to get to, unless you just drive all day. I think it's it could even be like a couple hours from the closest. I wouldn't even consider it a major city. I think it's probably a good 2 or 3 hour drive from Flagstaff. Maybe. Flagstaff is not really a very large city. Largest city in Arizona would most likely be Phoenix, and Flagstaff from Phoenix is what, 4 hours, 5 hours? I don't remember. It's been a long time. Yeah, the scale of travel in the U.S. is kind of insane. It takes forever to get anywhere. Now, why do we have all these hungry and thirsty beavers? We have plenty of food, plenty of water. So I think part of this could just be bad logistics on my part, making sure that supplies are where they need to be. We'll figure that out. 2 hours to Flagstaff? Really? Only 2? Huh. I guess that depends on how fast you drive, huh? Well, anyway, I'm getting distracted. What I was going to try and do today is, before we do any more building, figure out the correct waterfall speed to let these geysers go away. I know you guys like them. Have fun with the memes and everything, but we kind of need all of the water to come out correctly. So you can see this is rising slowly, making its way. So, oh boy, yeah, we're gonna leave it at 8 for a while, just because this is a kind of a challenge. Nope, 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 nope. That's going the wrong way. It has to face the correct way. For no other reason than just having to face the correct way. You gotta wake up in 5 hours. Oh, you gotta stop doing that, man. Oh, no. Once drove 15 hours north and I was still in the same province. Okay, well, alright, so driving 15 hours north, still in the same province, aren't all of your provinces just split mostly across longitudinal lines anyway? Like, I know, Ontario isn't. Ontario and Quebec kind of aren't, but most of the ones out west, as far as I know, are pretty much just straight up and down. Love this game, but once you get to the level where you can play hard mode and it's easy, it gets monotonous. Yeah, definitely. Like, I absolutely love Timberborn, obviously. I've put up hundreds of videos on this dumb game. But the challenge starts to go away, and then it's just not the same. So that's why we're sitting here trying to invent fun new ways to break the game. Anyway, so we already knew that was a disaster. This seems to still be okay at 8. This is still flooding out backwards. There's not really much we can do about that. This is fine, because we demolished almost all of the land over here. Meanwhile, our outflow here is perfectly okay. We have 7 unemployed bots. So we need to be figuring out things that we want the bots to do. They're already in the deep water pumps here. Let's see. Are they in these pumps? No. So we'll put them in those 2 pumps. And then I think we'll go ahead and unlock the hauling post for bots and just have them go to work in the hauling post ASAP. Right now in the Discord, I'm seeing how much dirt I can get. Oh, so that's you in the Discord. I can't always put people's names and Discord accounts together if they're not the same. Now, this is actually flooding, so we have the opportunity. Oh, these are actually not all the way open, huh? All right. We have the opportunity to try and justify additional expansion of our outflow and make another one over here. Especially if this keeps flooding like this. Yeah, these are definitely flooded. Well, those of you with the affinity for the 50 block wide water exit, I think you're going to have a fun time today. So look at all of this. Look at all this water. This is... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, we're having a bad time here. Oh, boy. Okay. So. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Because now everything is flooding. And now all of our crops down here are in danger of dying if all the water doesn't go away. But these are all the way open. And, yeah, it's not going to go away. So we gotta get on here at once with some water exits. So I think easiest way to do that is going to be here. Just very, very carefully start letting water out of here. This is going to be fun. It's not going to be the end of the saga. It's just going to be a little bit of a challenge for us to survive. Now, don't forget, we have enough stuff stored up, and these are not mission-critical buildings that are being flooded, so it's really not going to be that big of a deal. It's going to be annoying, for sure, but it is not the end of the world. The fun thing is going to be when all of this food stuff still isn't quite fixed. Good news is, if all of this is flooded and this stuff dies, we can actually make our outflow a little wider, which should make things a little easier for us. Mangroves, it's going to take a while for them to die. I think we're going to be okay. Like, see how fast this is going? Not going to be an issue. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, see, these are all 2x1s. I'm just going to make this whole thing its own adventure here. And you might be saying, oh no, there's ruins here that haven't been harvested. Yeah, that's fine. We will be okay. Because we're going to create... This is all going to be gone at some point, don't worry. We're going to create a little bit of an outflow here. Give these guys a fighting chance to survive. The hard part is actually getting everything built, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. We just need these guys to actually, you know, accomplish something. And to add to the fun, we're about to get to a new cycle where we have to roll 5 d6s to increase the water flow. So yeah. See, look, everything's fine over here. It's just over here that it's kind of not fine. So to that end, I believe what we're going to do, we're going to unconnect that, and we're going to put in... Oh, I just realized those are facing different directions. I'm going to put 2 more blocks here, and then I'm going to also demolish right here and move this back a couple of squares. Water's coming back from the exit, huh? What do you mean back from the exit? The exit's right here, it's fine. Yeah, we are going to need more wood. Worst comes to worst, we can harvest these mangrove trees if they get flooded and die. But I don't think it's going to be that huge of an issue. I think we're probably okay. We just have to get a little bit better at detonating stuff. In the planting area, no need to widen if the water comes back. Oh, okay, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, so this is just backing up because there's not enough water flowing out of the map. If anything, are these all the way down? Oh, ho, ho, ho. We can lower those down, and that should reduce the amount of water coming out here anyway. So we'll see how that ends up looking here. Yeah, the fun part about this is now the Lido is dried out, but this isn't flooded, so that's good. TNT can kill beavers? Yes. I'm not sure how long that's been a thing, but I know that is definitely a thing. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put in another warehouse over here just for the dynamite, because this is where we're going to be blowing up. I'm going to set this to say obtain. Bump that up to construction order. Oh my god. Okay. Now why is this... Why? Why are you the way that you are? What is happening here? So I lowered this, so water should be flowing out of here and not the other way. So it really It really shouldn't be like that. It should not all be coming through this side. Or maybe it's because I lowered the water level here that now it's no, but it's flowing through here. It's not coming back. It just has nowhere else to go. Oh boy. Cycle 27, day 1. It's time. Do I have anything else that can blow up right now? No. What fun, huh? Okay, so here's where we're at. We have... Oh boy. I'm going to have to click out of the game window because I have to click into the other thing, but we're going to roll the dice. It's going to be 5d6. Oh no. And then we're going to add that number to the water strength. It's probably not going to do anything at first, but then we're going to have to mess with the waterfall strength. So give me 1 second here. Pull this thing up. Okay, 5 6-sided dice. All right, let me go into OBS and turn on the window capture. Device not connected or available. Oh, I'm in the wrong scene. I'm not in the game scene. I'm in the... Oh boy, that's fun. Hopefully this hasn't looked bad. Give me 1 second here. Okay. Let's see, is that going to work? I think so. I do apologize. Give me just one more moment here. I was not adequately prepared for today. All right, 612 pixels. Wide window, good. All right, so let's move this over to this one. All right, so there's our dice. I don't know where the game went, but here's our dice window. Let's hit go. Oh my god. All right. So it's going to be 2.1 addition to every single one. This is going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, give me 1 second to get back in this other window. Oh boy. All right. So here's the thing, is 2.1 is going to put us up to 19.9, and even though our waterfall strength is still only at 8, I think it's going to have to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 12 or 13 before we start seeing the actual amount of water that's supposed to be coming out of this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now, I got to figure out why my correct scene in OBS isn't showing up here. Really, it should, because I know anybody who's watching this on VOD, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. If I hit game, it's supposed to be showing Timberborn right now, but it isn't. So that's nice. So I guess you just get to look at the wrong OBS scene for the rest of this stream because I don't know how to fix it. Because I have all the sources set correctly and everything. Oh well. So now 19. Jeez, we're so screwed. 19.9. Just when we thought we had things kind of under control, we get one of these things. But hey, we did say it's supposed to be a nightmare mode challenge stream, did we not? This is where the fun begins. Because now you get to a point where the game has long since stopped telling you that you're insane and just said, you know what, you can do whatever you want, I don't care. And then you get to reap the rewards for your sins against the developers. But there we go, they're all set to 19.9. Let's see just how much worse everything gets when I hit unpause. Actually, it doesn't seem any worse, so that means that we have, in fact, not actually increased difficulty until we change the water downflow. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put those there, try to prevent the flooding from being quite so severe. And then I believe we'll end up having to replace these and then get rid of the levees to try and let more water out there. But now, let's see. Oh, we still have 15 days. And now a lot of this stuff is still dead. So unfortunately, there's not really anything we can do about that. I wonder if I could get some of this to be lessened. I think the issue now is there's so much water coming out of this specific block that even if this isn't draining through here, it's going to be too much for our farm to handle. And we're going to have additional width blasted out of this. Another kind of unfortunate thing is now there's I can't go down anymore because these guys haven't finished that yet. And the amount of water coming in here is not decreasing at all. So who knows, maybe it will be the last episode of this if our beavers all manage to die off today. But if that's the case, know that this has been a very fun experience trying to break the game. Just go ahead and get rid of those floodgates entirely. They're not really doing anything. So we've increased the outflow substantially by removing a number of blocks, and it has only continued to go up. Yeah, the water in total is so high it's always going to be flooded. That is, unfortunately, the problem that we're coming across now. And I think we're going to have bots be builders in order to get the rest of this done, because this is not working. Yeah, we need these guys to be going. These should be able to oh, there's no available workers, huh? All right, well, this hopefully will go a little faster with the bots working. We'll see. What happens if to the wheels if they flood over 50%? I imagine they probably stop turning. But they're still generating, well, some of these in the middle. This one is generating 2,400. It actually has water flowing underneath it, interestingly enough. And that seems to be going faster. But for me to be able to do that, I'd have to blow up all of these wheels and then redo it again. Yeah, look at our evil smiley face. Definitely is something to do with that. Prioritize buildings by haulers. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't have enough haulers to actually do much of anything. Good news, though, is that we are finally starting to place dynamite down. These guys have to be able to get down here to place all of this fun stuff. Yeah, the bridges are all done. We just have to get the dynamite over here, which is why I was trying to put it in this warehouse. But it doesn't seem like they want to go in here. Unless it's just because we don't have any. We have 360. Ah, this one's also set to obtain. All right, so that one can just be regular now. That should let them go back over there. So now I think... Yeah, this is almost there. We just have to get this down another 8 blocks. It's going to be something, all right. All right, come on, I need 2 more. 2 more. Let's see, now we're going to get into trouble here pretty quick, I think, because most of our 1.7 thousand food is berries, which the beavers will only eat as a last resort, and we're getting there. We're getting there really quick. The mine's not going to flood until it reaches another full block of height. Max Paper could build another dynamite factory. I absolutely could. And here's what we're going to do. As soon as this gets built, we're going to blast this down. And then since these are all bridges, I'm going to bridge over here. We're going to start building at least one of these wheels and start putting a dynamite factory over here. And make this a bot district. Let the beavers die. They've served their purpose. Well, that's kind of dark, don't you think? So we have the resources right now to build at least one of these. I guess we'll do this one. We'll build that, and then I'm going to put right on the side of it. Not a dynamite factory. Gonna do facing the correct way, of course. Oh, I can do that, but that's probably not what we want. I'm gonna put that there. Look at these guys go. Look at them go. They're so fast. We'll put that guy there. We got to get him across this way. Then this is going to end up being a 3 by. And then I think we can just have this come up here. And somewhere in here needs to be the, what do you call it? The district crossing. We'll do that. And then over here, I'll put in some charging stations. Actually, now that I think about it, this whole thing should probably be a separate district in the corner. But if it's all bots, it doesn't matter anyway. Power wheels aren't connected at the back. Yes, correct. But they will be connected in the front. Which I think is what we decided we wanted to do. Right now, I think just this one. Yeah, 800 some horsepower is plenty. Plenty to be doing all that. Alright, is this ready to blow? Yes, it is. See, I told you we're going to be fine. It just might be a little scary, a little hectic at times. But we'll get through it. If we haven't lost by now, we're not going to. It's just kind of chaotic, just a little bit. Now the problem we are still having, unfortunately, though, is all this water coming through here. It has to be able to go somewhere. There's not really a good way to get this out of here. So I think what we're gonna have to do is just blow all of this up and have this just completely blocked off otherwise through here. Then just turn this into stilts. Yeah, we are running low on food, but there's not much I can do about that when the giant farm is flooded. We do still have the kohlrabi, we have this stuff, and we have this whole area right here that is still producing food. It's just not ideal yet. Okay, so this main district does not have any bots. So, you know, I probably should have actually put that district crossing up here. And I think I'm actually going to. I think I'm going to do that. We'll move that this way over here. Get rid of that. And then just turn this into a regular pathway right there. So this will be part of this district. So I guess what's happened now is we have, I can't zoom out far enough. This half of the map is a district, and then this half plus these islands are a district. Which seems to be okay. Build more mushroom factories since they don't have to be on land. Yes, that would be a smart idea, wouldn't it? Got to gotta find somewhere they can go first off. It's kind of chaos over here. I guess I could put them on top of this, but they don't have any access to anything. I don't know. We'll get it figured out. I'm not, like, panicking worried about this yet. Service connected. Welcome back. Welcome back. Bots. Explosives factories. They don't have enough bots yet. But we do want these guys to be able to recharge. So now, good. Haha, guess what? Guess what? Now the water is flowing out of an additional hole. Hehehe. I did not say frogs are evil. Calm down. I will not tolerate slander in my chat. Oh, I'm not going to be able to do that there, am I? I just need to make the exit channel a little wider. And how deep did this go? Okay, that went several more. I think I can go another 2. Go down another 2 before it starts to become a problem. Wait, you're back to ground level. Did you take like a helicopter flight or something? Skywalk. Oh, nice. I don't think that was there the last time I went. Only time I went. Guano Point sounds tasty. I'm going to need you to wash your mouth out with soap for that one. It's disgusting. Can't you just blow dynamite to the very bottom? Yes, I can. But what we're trying to do is match up with the average height of where these water wheels are. Because we want to keep the maximum height of the water a little lower than where it is right now, which is about, it's about a third of the way up the water wheel. We want that to be about that high. So it needs to be about the same level as we have over here, which means I need to go down another 2. I think another 2, including this one. So that should get me there to this lowest level. So we have 7 days left before those mangroves die. So now that this is in place, wow, they're quick with that. Now we can keep doing the same thing over here. Make this a little wider. We're going to have to demolish all of these bridges and eventually just make this wider and wider and wider. The problem with blowing to the bottom and building floodgates is then it's going to be too low because remember, we're in vanilla. We only have the triple height floodgates. And these are already triple high. And the highest level those go to can't really go down. Can't really go down another one. Because then it won't be the same height as the other stuff. So I think I can still do this without having to have another set of bridges installed. So at the very least, we do know that the water level should start going down. Should start going down. We just need to make this wider. It's going to be a very long process. But once that's finished, then hopefully, I'm just going to blow this up all the way over to here. I know we're going to need it. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So all of this to get to our 60 wide exit, all of this here to here is going to have to be blown up. That's going to take a while. But it does seem like our beavers and our bots are capable of going fast. I'm going to blow this whole thing down. I just have to have the, what do you call it? I have to have the ability to get there. And it's more important for me to get this thing widened at the outlet first before we start doing any more depth here, because this is already high enough where this doesn't matter that there's not anything blown up underneath it. That's just for the amount of water coming out. So now I've got to, I gotta figure out what I'm doing here, because this is going to have to go all the way across. Do I have enough metal for this? No, I do not. So I really want to avoid using the metal suspension bridges, which are the 4x and above. So I figured if I could get all of this done at once, probably would stand a much better chance of getting things taken care of. And I'm going to probably need to do some more math to figure out exactly how this is gonna fit. You know, sometimes I wonder about the thoughts that go through your minds. Some of this is truly unhinged. truly unhinged. How many pumps I would need to counteract the source blocks? It would be a lot. It would be a ridiculous amount of pumps. It would be very annoying. Alright, so I'm going to get this all the way down, then I'm going to do... I'm trying to figure out the math. Let's see, this is going to be... A 22 wide gap would have to be... Because you have to have something in the middle to support the things. Oh man, this kind of math on the fly is just not my specialty here. Well, we'll see what happens. Alright, so that is now the correct depth here. So I think our water level is actually going down. Because this is starting to not be wet anymore. We just got to get more water coming through here. What am I trying to math? The spacing and placement of bridges for this. To get all the way across. Like right here I had this whole thing. These are 2 sets of 5s and then a set of 2s in the middle. And that's for, what was it, 28? So this is really, this is 10, this is another 2, so that's 12. This is 4, that's 16. Another 2 is 18, and another 10 is 28. So 22, if I did 5s again, would be, I could do 2 sets of 5s, so that would be 10, that would be 20, and then in the middle would be 2 to get to 22. So I think that's what we're going to have to do. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be the tip of one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this actually has to be a platform for the middle of the, what do you call it? I know, technical terms. You'll have to forgive me, my brain does not always work correctly. So for us to be able to get through here, I'm going to have to get rid of this, and then we can actually start by putting 5 by here and here. And then we're going to have to move this back one more to here. Then get rid of that and that to make sure we can actually get people in here. But yeah, that is where that's going to stop. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this one right here is going to be where the bridge is going to have to stop and have a pier. So I think that means right here, this spot is going to have to be... Oh, that's actually lower. Okay, no, we knew that was going to happen. We'll put that there, and then that will be where the bridge here has to go, because then the water wheels, like we need more of those, will fit right here. That's actually perfect fit. Perfect fit. Good. Alright, so now that hole is all the way wide. These are no longer flooded. The farm is no longer flooded, but it is destroyed. So they're going to have to replant that. And these floodgates are now there. Okay, so that's looking good. Then we're going to have, I believe, this one right here is going to have to get knocked down, and we're going to have to put another set of platforms there to be in the middle, if I have this set up correctly here. And you know what's funny about all of this is we still haven't caught up with the amount of waterfall strength to actually, you know, use all of the water we're putting in. Dude, we want to remove your dead plants by the flooded farm to make it wider. You know, we might as well, since we're already here. Might as well just go ahead and do that while we're in the neighborhood. So I think that's going to get us more or less where we need to be. Put in another little bit there. Might have to end up taking out some of this stuff and redoing it, but that would be a good start, at least, to have that slight bit of overflow channel. Alright, so once this staircase is built, which it is, we'll go ahead and get rid of that and that and that, which means we can put our thing right there. Good. And now we can start by blowing all of this up. We're going to have to do all of this. What a pain. Oh boy. So if that's going to be the start of that, that means we're going to have another one here. That's going to have to be blown up even though that's already land because we need the space for water to go through. You guys really want showers that bad, huh? They're not going to build these for quite some time, are they? Luckily we've got... Oh, I do have spare bots, don't I? Alright, builders. Already done. This can be builders. This can be builders. Now I have 3 spare bots. Hehehe. So that is good progress there. At least we don't have to worry about everything flooding super crazily. Over here, meanwhile, it still kind of is flooded. But the idea here is we want this to be completely, what's the word? Cut off, to where it's not going to be that big of a problem. So we'll do that. Have them build this, then we'll knock down these little bits of land. Hopefully that helps. For the farms, wouldn't it be easier to dynamite a trench on the side instead of to the middle? The way you can close the entire farm area with levees. It kind of already is filled with levees. Are these, oh, there's not enough beavers. Why is that? Okay, well, if we don't have... Sheesh, what was here? Corn and eggplants. I wish I could blast underneath stuff. That would make things substantially easier, if that were the case. So this is now too far. Why is this backing up again? Well, it's already flooded, so who cares? Let's take this out. Go right through here. Because we don't really need this much corn. I think we were fine the way things were before. Beavers in the wrong district? No, there's no wrong district. Unless we have too many beavers here. I have 16 unemployed beavers in this district. Oh, I don't need that many. So we'll send it back. There we go. Let's try that. That should help. Maybe. Imagine if Moses went up the hill, saw a burning tree, got the 10 Commandments, and just didn't come back. I feel like that probably wouldn't have ended well. Alright, let's put that in here. If this is all going to be flooded anyway, then we might as well just get our use out of this while we can. Oh boy, there's so much water. I can't. There's just so much going on here. Alright, I need to get this all down. Yeah, look at that. The problem is this uses so much metal. So much metal, it's unbelievable. It is just very expensive us to be doing all this. So let's get rid of that. That's already put in place. Can I put this single platform in underneath this? No, I cannot. Alright, so that is going to be interesting. So now the problem is I have to be able to put in... Well, actually, no, I don't, because I just need the bridge to go across here. So in reality, it's probably actually fine. Reverse pyramid down to 1 block past will hold water up to 5. I don't think my brain works well enough to understand that, unfortunately. Yes, I watched the video. I just don't. Fundamentally, my brain doesn't work like that to be able to actually utilize the knowledge. It is cool to watch, though. Alright, so this doesn't need to have the bridges here except for the purpose of detonating. So now I'm wondering, I already have the metal blocks there. Should I focus instead on just placing dynamite and just building a network of stairs instead of wasting time on all the bridges? Because we're not going to have enough metal to actually accomplish this. So why don't we just do that? And I will instead... So now I got to think about this. I already have stairs on the other side. Yeah, the problem with that, though, is this is already so low. They can't fill in the middle of this. They still have to be able to get into it. Which means you have to have a stairway path to go all the way down there. Okay. This is... Oh, this is hard. I guess I can just keep on blasting. Is that what they need? It's probably fine. Well, since we already have the stairs, I am going to... is this 3 deep or 2 deep? That's 3 deep. I'm going to have this go down this way. Nope, that's the wrong button. So this way they can actually get down inside the trench and build from below. Eventually when the time comes for that. Yeah, I'm completely lost on the level width comment there. I really don't understand. We're also going to need to move this dynamite storage. So I put that in the complete wrong spot. So this needs to become dynamite instead. Yeah, let's actually build this first. Yeah, we're going to be blasting more around the ruins. We just have to clear the ruins first. That is the annoying part about this. Alright, let's get this warehouse full of explosives first. Here we go. Alright. Nope, empty. And obtain. Well, now you get to see all my Steam friends playing games because I have the wrong source selected. Good job, me. Hopefully the frame rate's still okay. I don't know how well it captures display capture versus just window capture. Start out with 6 blocks, go down to 3, end up with 1 block at the... Yeah, I still don't get it. I am unfortunately burdened with being a visual learner, and text stuff very rarely actually works for me. Right, no, I get that. I get the depth in the middle is deeper, but I don't see how that actually solves any problems here. Because it's not going to allow the volume through that is required. That's not going to work for having apocalyptic amounts of water come crashing through this whole thing. Alright, this needs to be demolished now. We'll put in explosives there. I don't know if that's actually going to help, but we'll see. Yeah, compressing water is not going to work when it's like 20 times more than the game's normally putting out at once. I have no way of knowing, but I imagine that maybe if we have these giant game-breaking water spout things happening, it's probably a lost cause to try and use conventional water physics. just a guess. All right, this needs to now be harvested, so let's do that. Let's get 3 of these guys. Again, anyone watching the VOD, I am so sorry if this is going to make any sense unless you have access to the chat. Can you build a levee on top of platforms? No. Levees have to be built only on the ground, or on top of another levee. Alright, so the point I was originally going to make is that it's going to cost so much metal to actually build bridges over all of this that it would be faster for us to just go down one step at a time and have everything taken care of that way. So to that end, I will be blowing up one step at a time to take care of that. Yeah, so we'll just put our stairs down like a bunch of noobs. I'm actually not going to put a thing there. Alright, so that's empty, which means we can come in here and blast all of this out as well. So now that's too far. So I guess we probably are going to have to just blast all of this out just by virtue of needing access to the stuff. Except, did I already do the math here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I did this wrong, didn't I? So this one cannot be blown up because that has to become a bridge, a 5 wide bridge. That has to stay like it is, but everything else is fair game. Yep. Okay, good. I don't hate showers. I just have other priorities for this right now. We're going to be really in bad shape in a little bit when we get to this next drought, which, by the way, we haven't even technically been doing correctly. God, we still have all this water over here. Yeah, there goes all of our flooding again. We still have additional water that needs to leave. That's the whole problem here. But doing beaver stuff, wheelbarrowing dirt around. Sorry I'm late. Welcome anyway. Glad to have you. We're in the middle of some chaos because we've discovered that the last episode, stream, whatever, I'm actually going to go ahead and adjust this again. Our max waterfall outflow was so low that it didn't matter how high the strength was because it still was way too much. So I'm going to actually increase that to 9. We're going to go one step at a time to make sure this is not completely untenable. But it's causing a lot of flooding now, which is an interesting problem to be running into. So I'm finally giving in to the demands of the people that wanted the 50 wide exit by, we had this one was already 28. This one's going to be another 22. It's just taking forever because we don't have enough explosives. So we're actually going to keep making more explosives. It's always fun here, huh? Always some sort of chaos happening. Always something. So this needs to be built. Good. Yeah, they can do that. We just need a lot more in the way of explosives and a lot more in the way of specific building materials like steel or metal, whatever you want to call it. So actually, this probably needs to be attached here. And then that needs to be another smelter. Explosives should be bots. Yes, you are correct. We didn't do that before because we didn't have the resources to make that happen. And this district doesn't have bots at all. So we're not going to be able to do that, unfortunately. But this guy here is going to be a bot. This guy here is going to be a bot just as soon as it's all done. And then the smelter is also going to be a bot. Yeah, so now we have bots that are all tired because there's no power anywhere for them to actually, you know, make use of all of that stuff. So now I gotta come in here and no, I don't need that one blown up. Don't need that one. I just need this. Oh man, I'm bad at this. Because I make these plans and then I tell myself that I know what I'm doing and then I actually don't. That's a pain. Dynamite factory by haulers. I guess. I think that's probably fine. We're going to need to put in some storage for paper over here. I know this is all super ugly. Don't worry. It's fine. Oh, yeah, we're running out of wood quite quickly. So why is this all out of power now? Is it because there's no... Oh, there's not enough water flowing through here. Because I made it all go away. Okay. Well, if that's the case, I'll just add a couple more of these levees back in. See if that helps. Charging stations, yeah, we have some. I just don't have any way to get them in between because things are so compressed. So I don't have any power actually running anywhere over here, and we won't until we have all these water wheels put in. Showerings. You guys really are not going to give up on the showering stuff, are you? What in the world is this? Why is that? I don't need that there. Get out of here. Alright, so what are they building first? Oh, okay, the water wheel's almost done. That's good. We didn't really need it necessarily, did we? Oh, that's fine. Okay, the amount of water that a shower sucks up is, in the long run, pretty much completely irrelevant. So, unfortunately, that's not going to be a viable solution. That sure is nice to see all that go, though. Now, if I'm able to get enough metal made to make our 2 5x1s here, one here and one here, then that's going to make this go substantially faster. I'm surprised the food is still as stable as it is, honestly. With how bad all this flooding is. This is a disaster over here. Alright, so now that is completely open on this side. That allows a little bit more water through. But the problem is now we have a bottleneck here. So actually, we'd probably be okay if we just got rid of these two things and then detonated all of this out. I think that would be fine. Should allow enough water in. Don't forget to drink water, kids. It's good for you. Oh boy, now this is flooded. All right. Okay, we gotta do something about this. We gotta let our water get out. All right, now this is too far away. How about now, huh? Yeah, we gotta get this whole thing widened out. Might need to have beavers eat only mushrooms or algae. So yeah, that's, are any of these set for mushrooms? Cassava, soybeans. Soybean. None of these are doing mushrooms, really? Okay, do I have anything over here actually making mushrooms, or am I just hoarding mushrooms? Okay, no, I do. I just don't know where. Alright, what was that, was it tab? There we go. Does that even work for this? No. That's just for storage. One of these has to be doing mushrooms. Like, statistically, one of these has to be mushrooms. Alright, so where am I making my mushroom stuff? Am I just stupid? Like, what's going on? We have our oil presses here. The most disgusting sound imaginable. Oh. That's literally it, isn't it? Alright, let's prioritize that by haulers. I guess I need to make more for mushrooms, huh? Seems like that is the case. Or at least have more mushrooms available. I don't know what the, Why are you all the way over here? Okay. So you're... Oh, that's cool how it... I didn't know the, Okay, now my camera got messed up. Where did he go? Hello? Oh, okay, now he's at work. Why was my camera doing that? It was very weird following the guy and then it would zoom in and out. That is, quite strange. Well, they're fermenting. So that's, it's got to count for something. What in the world are you guys talking about in chat? I swear to God. I have no idea what you're talking about. Now it's too high. Or is it? Okay, no, that's fine. This being flooded's a pain, though. Yeah, the districts are too big. The district management's a pain. I don't think it's a problem. But hey, look, our power problem over here is solved because I just put some levees back in. So that's okay. We just got to make this hole wider. I need this to be prioritized. What are we, oh, we're waiting on... Okay, we need metal blocks to make the explosives factory so we can use dynamite to blow up land so that we can harvest more metal blocks. Got it. Got it. That totally makes perfect sense. All right. So now we just have to keep blowing all this stuff up. Hey, we only need 17 more metal blocks. Okay, so what's the deal with our metal production? No workers, really? Really? Okay. So this is going to be now this is going to be kind of a problem because I'm going to have to put these in here. I also just put those two in. We're going to have to start putting in bots this other district. That is unfortunate. I did not do a good job of managing space over here. Not at all. The good news is we have some extra space over here to utilize. The bad news is these do not produce infinite power. And eventually we're going to run out of power. Connection lost attempting to reestablish. You playing RuneScape? Well, deepening outflow is not going to be possible because they're already built on top of. And we can't get in there. So that's why we're widening this. It's a whole thing. And we are going to get a new cycle sometime within the next 1 to 8 days in game. We need to make the hole bigger. Yes, that is in fact the goal. It's just a very long and arduous process. And we don't have enough explosives because we don't have enough metal to make another explosives factory. Because we're too busy using the metal to make bridges, so we can effectively widen all of the space over here. But the beavers are all still alive, so we're not dead yet. Meanwhile, the mine is still functionally useless. All right, so now we have let's see, 21 extra bots. Let's migrate over. Let's say 20 bots. And see what we're able to accomplish here. We'll make metal smelters bots only buildings. And then where's my hauling post? That'll be bots. And then we're going to have to put in some more chargers. But we have 5 here. We have 2 here. What do you mean this isn't connected to power? You idiots. Alright, so never mind. Never mind on those 2. There's apparently no power there. There's only power here. So they're gonna have to come over to this. Alright, what's in here? Nothing? Good. That is now a bot charger. Oh, we already had 2 here. How did I forget about that? Okay, and then this has already got 2 bot chargers here. Alright. All this canola oil. Man. I don't know if anywhere else I can really put one of these without it being a problem outside of maybe right here. Let's do that. Alright, how are we looking here? 11 days left. Yeah, what we're running into now is all of this is backing up severely. And we're in desperate need of some additional outflow. And it's going to be a while to get there. 1 engine can support 8 chargers. Yes, but we also don't have a lot of wood. And we need to be using all that wood. I just need more metal, is the problem. And these guys are very slow at making it. Now we do have this engine right here, so I guess I could put on the back side of here. I could put a charger there. That should work out okay. I think will be in decent shape. We just need them to actually, you know, get all that stuff done. And this is still a disaster, unfortunately. But that gives us the chance to improve our outflow just a little bit. I think that lets them get through everything. All right, now how about over here? All right. I was hoping to get all of the water draining through here so we could keep using these scavenger flags. But I don't know that that's going to be the case. Sure would be nice if I could, though. Would be very nice. If any of your beavers don't have a wet fur bonus, I will be surprised. I imagine there's a good amount of them that don't. Yeah, there's about 40 that don't. You guys and your showers, I swear. The problem with the showers is there's not really that many good places to put them. Because they have to be attached to land on one side and then actually fit out over the water somewhere. And most of the places that I could actually put one are kind of in the way of something else. So I can put another 4 here, and that's pretty much it for that one spot. I already got one here. Alright, so there's 5 more showers. Does that satisfy your showering needs? Alright, now we have a metal block going in there. Did they actually build this half of the bridge? They sure did. I feel like they probably already had done that and I just wasn't paying attention. Alright, so that should let more water out. That's good. Alright, so now this needs to be blown up for access. There we go. And then all of this needs to go down. Well, after they put in this dynamite, we got a mess here, don't we? Alright, so that's looking there. How about over here? They can't get here. They can't get here. Because there's not any way to cross. Well, we'll fix that in a little bit. Now, the fun part is we're already at the pretty much end of a cycle, and our water problems have only gotten worse. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. And we are almost out of food. So that's a fun one here. So here's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to put in a bunch of these mushroom growing things. Except now the pathways are flooding over here, and that's going to become a problem. Devilish Fund, thank you very much for the contribution to, I'm assuming, the showering fund. Or what would you like to dedicate? What would you like to dedicate that to? Have they actually built the showers? Okay, they did. So let's check our wet fur bonus. Hey, look at that, 174 out of 205. I need somewhere else to put in. Again, the problem with how these are, since they're stackable, you have to have some sort of a spiral staircase around them, or they have to just take up a ton of space. Build more berry storage. The berry storage that we already have isn't full. Yeah, so now we got the problem of not having the facilities to process stuff. Okay, so this is corn and eggplant rations. Do I have another one of these food factories somewhere? Or is... Okay, I got that one for algae. Canola oil. Oh, if we don't have canola seeds, oh, that's gonna be a problem. That is indeed gonna be a problem. We might be in some trouble, folks. Maybe. Maybe just a little bit. Yeah, the flooding has receded a little bit, but it's still not good. Again, the problem with the bushes is they take 12 days to grow and 12 more days to make berries, so that really isn't going to solve any of our problems. We just have our kohlrabi right here that I think is now going to become actual beaver food. Oh, what fun. How's all this? Alright, so that is now full width. That's good. That should let some water out. Hopefully. Okay, so that's in place. I don't have a way to connect up here, but maybe I should, just so we don't have to worry about the rest of this. Let's do that. Let's put in some stairs. Bypass all this garbage here. And we'll just get rid of the corner. Alright, so once that's done, I can get rid of this and continue building down again. Water column's still draining? Yeah. We're going to have to increase our waterfall speed by a lot to get those to go away, which is why we're expanding this, so I can gradually increase that other number. Throw bushes and platform. What are you talking about? Throw bushes and platforms? Alright, let's get that going down. Okay, these stairs are just about done. Once those are built, we'll get rid of this bridge and start blowing all of this up as well. So that's going to be a little bit of fun for us there. So I think what we're going to want to do... I'm just going to go ahead and... oh, it's almost done. Alright, good. Goodbye. Let's get rid of all of that. Come on, let me click on this. I need to put in one high here. Then that's going to become a bridge that way. And then this needs to get blown down so it can become a bridge here going this way. Which then means it's going to come up here, which means this needs to go down. Another couple of things. Oh, we're a mess, aren't we? We are just a hot mess. Alright, let's pause. We're losing food rapidly. We only have 977 berries, so we actually need we need to get some more stuff going here. Got algae, we've got mushrooms, we've got mushrooms. This is going to be a pain. The berries will continue to grow pretty much indefinitely. That can never flood. All of this soybeans can continue to grow and then be fermented over here, so that's fine. These are fine. This corner is okay, but it does not have any many mushrooms or anything. Okay, so all the gears here, all this gear storage we probably don't need, but I can't fit a good amount of mushroom stuff in here, so I kind of don't want to mess with it. Let's see. We need to get water out. Needs to be the main priority, but it's kind of hard to do at the present. So I guess, is this still going here? Yeah, I need to get one more blasted down here, then I can have that continue to drain out. See, we just have so much water right now that it is borderline impossible to keep this actually usable. So let's go right here. Where's our hydroponic gardens? There we go. Let's put in... oh, we don't need this here. Goodbye. You can be something else. I can make that into a regular barracks. Except actually, no, I can't because I have to have access over here. Oh, this is so ugly. This is what happens when a, well, let's just say someone who's not very good at math tries to play a game that is in fact very complicated involving math. You should see me play Satisfactory. It's a mess. It is absolutely a mess. Let's just do mushrooms here. We'll build 4 of these that'll do mushrooms. That'll be fine. Then I think we can fit in, yep, barracks right there. We'll put in a big storage for water. Oh, that requires metal that we, oh, I guess we do have. We need to have storage here anyway. You would love to see me play Satisfactory. I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I want to do it on YouTube. It might be more of a Twitch thing. Satisfactory is not really a city builder. But I've been thinking about it. Especially because Update 8 is out. Or will be out soon. Been following that stuff for a really long time. All you want is boosted morale. Well, you know, it's kind of hard when everything's... Oh my god. Are these guys all starving? Okay. Well, the good news is we do have bots. So even if all the bio beavers die, we can make more by putting berries in a tank of water. Because apparently that's how this works. Yes. 69 morale. You can't even get to that with mods. Brownish color of mangroves makes them look dead. I mean, these are dying. So, there's that. Oh, we're making explosives still. Slowly, poorly. But we're making progress. Oh, what a mess. What a mess we have. We suggest pausing or lower prioritizing some of your builder huts. Do we really have that many that are actually, I guess we do. Alright. Let's do that. I didn't know we had so many that we didn't need. Wow, how do we have so many, Oh, they're dying of old age? Or are they dying of, starving? I didn't think they were dying of starvation. Maybe it's just because we got rid of all of those breeding pods. Huh. Those were union jobs. Iron Teeth don't have unions. The Folktails would have unions. Iron Teeth would not. The Iron Teeth would be scabs. Anyone else have that non-functioning emoji button blocking a bit of the chat window? Let's see if I click on it, what happens. Oh, I can select emojis. I have a heart, I have the laughing face, I have the party horns, I have the shocked face, and then I have the 100 emoji. Why are those the 5 that show up? Oh god, I clicked outside the window. Hold on. Teamsters aren't going to be happy. Oh, they ought to be pretty happy with UPS. Getting air conditioning in their trucks now. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I gotta get this blasted down so more water comes out. Because it's actually, the water outflow is improved substantially. Folktails are communists. Are you sure about that? I don't know that beavers ascribe to, human governmental systems, especially after the downfall of humanity. Alright, let's see here. This method of construction just takes so long for us to get anything done. They'd all want showers. Alright, look, I put in 5 extra showers. Are we all... Okay, look. We're getting better. We're getting better about the showers. The wet fur. It is, in fact, improving. Now, if I can keep this from super flooding every 5 seconds, then I think we stand a decent chance. I say as I detonate things and cause more super flooding. Oh, it's a news cycle. Oh, no. I'm getting them. I can see them. The live reactions, I can see them in my chat window. I don't know if you can. But now it is time once again for us to suffer at the hands of the dice roll. So let's go ahead and pull that window back up. We're going to lose game sound again. Don't worry. The stream's not crashed. All right. Window capture. Oh, no. I have to go to the other scene. Hold on. Oh, I'm so good at this. I'm just immensely talented. Okay. How do I use this software? My God, how am I this inept at this? All right. Let's roll this again. Oh God, 2.3. All right. So, 2.3 increase. So we're going to now. All these are going to be 22.2. Oh, boy. Well, you wanted this to be fun, huh? So we'll move all of those to 22.2. And then we're going to take our waterfall outflow up to 10. And we'll see what happens as a result of that. Alright, so that's all of those. Now let's increase our waterfall outflow to 10. And go out of dev mode. Turn that back off, see what happens. Alright, so we should have substantially more water coming out of here. It seems like this is still fine. We're not flooding. This is beginning to flood. This is definitely flooded. Okay. We're making progress. We're getting there. Definitely could be a lot worse. Need to put levee walls either side of the river. You know what? Yeah, you're right. Especially since everything's dead. Let's just do that. At least on this one side, so we have some area that's actually buildable. Nope, 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 nope. Get out of there. So now this is going to have to all be removed so I can build here. What was here? Corn? Corn and eggplants, huh? Alright. Alright, so that needs to be all taken out. But the land also needs to be expanded, so this would actually be a good chance for us to detonate that and that, make that wider a little bit here, then do the same here. I'm just kind of going blind here for a second, but this is going to be an interesting problem for us to solve, suffice to say. Now you get this explosive in here first. We'll widen all of this. I can't increase the waterfall speed to the same amount or the entire map's going to flood instantly. We got to work our way up there. Did both water towers first appear at the same time? No, they appeared sequentially as I blasted dynamite around them. I can't believe you've named each of those things. You guys are ridiculous. Alright, we still have all those extra beavers. Let's take a look here. This, as soon as this guy spits one out, it's going to get paused. There we go. These guys are both in the middle. Alright, are we at least making any progress here? Seems like maybe yes. That is very satisfying. Alright, let's put this here. And then I believe I should be able to get all the way into the corner here. Not entirely sure. We'll find out. Just need to get this detonated down. One more, 3 more, let more water, as there is now a decent amount actually stuck here. Alright, we are an hour and a half into stream. I was planning on going about 2.5 hours today. So if you are okay with possibly permanently ending this by testing to see how much flooding we can handle, then we can try that at the end of the stream. And if not, then we'll just live with what we've got. Alright, so this is all triple platform. I think we can leave that in place and just build on top of it. The problem now is we have all of this water that has to escape. And yes, I know it's not going to do anything because the water level itself is higher than this whole channel is. But... oh, this is actually disconnected now. Why is that? Huh. What do you mean can't get required materials? Are we that far behind on explosive production? Seems unlikely. Well, now I've got a problem here. So I got a lot of power on these water wheels, and I need to be putting more stuff in here, but I don't have access to get over here to put something else in because I cornered myself. Alright, let's expand this out. One more like this. And I think I want to put in another explosives factory. Let's do that. Make use of all of that fun stuff. Okay, this is here, ready to go. Now the fun part is our food reserves continue to dwindle, and there's not really that much we can do about it. Yeah, part of the reason I want to avoid doing that is because then that would flood this, and then that really would be pretty much game over, because we couldn't get rid of anything else after that. So we just need these guys to be producing mushrooms. I guess these could all be bots, but we don't have any power over here. That's kind of a problem. Path next to the water wheel in the explosives factory can be removed and replaced with straight power shaft. Huh? So that's not going to work because I have to flip the buildings around on the other side and the doorway is going to be here. So that wouldn't let me get access into it. Do we really not have any gears in this? Oh, how are we out of gears? We have planks. I guess we've been using too many gears. Must be what it is. Alright, well that's the correct depth now, so that's good. Alright, let's see, how did I get over here like this? I guess I just have to have this connected so they can jump the gap. I think right now I need to get this exit blasted open a little bit more. Did I do this wrong again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be the end of the... Okay, no, that was right. That was right. So this, 1, 2, 3, 3 here. 4, 5. That needs to be taken down. There we go. Then I can build the bridge here. That's what we want. That's what we want the whole time. You need stairs down, blocking half, one level to the dynamite in front of the ruins. What? Oh, you're talking about right here? Yeah, we could, couldn't we? I think once we have this little column right here of 3 removed, it should go out a lot faster. And it is, oh boy, it's rising. It's going up. That's not what we want. Okay, but once this is done, then we can actually put in the rest of these levees here. So we'll keep that going. Okay. Hopefully this helps us out a little bit here. So if we were to do that, could put our farmhouses up on top of the river. Now I gotta think about all this. New channel outflowing the map, you could make that one level deeper. They're not going to match the height, though, is the problem. And they're going to overtop if they go one more. And it's not so much the depth that matters as much as the width when you have this much water going through it. What's the purpose of having those floodgates at the end of the map if you're not going to use them? Well, we were using them, actually, to make the level of the water high enough to prevent all of these from dying. So the idea behind having all of these have floodgates is so in case we accidentally open it up too wide, we don't instantly drain the map to the point where it's impossible to survive. Although I guess at this point it doesn't matter because there's so much water coming out. It could very well be completely pointless for us to be wasting time building floodgates. But the width here is going to matter so much more than the depth does. So I guess we'll just put in another staircase here. We're going to have them come out both ends. Just build all this to the correct depth. Alright, I need this one to get built. Come on. Alright. There's the 5. Okay, now we're making more explosives. Should be going a lot faster. Oh, hold on. Have we been watching our beaver deaths here? Because we now only have 349 food. And this district has 2. So, yeah. About that. Okay. Okay, this is now mushrooms. I don't care about algae over here anymore. We have a problem. And that is this district, which has 48 biobeavers, only has 2 food. Yeah. Food takes a long time to grow. which is a problem because we don't have a long time, because now these beavers are all hungry. They're very upset. So we very well may be reaching the end of all of these beavers. It's too late for that. These beavers are all dead. The food physically cannot grow fast enough. 3 days to grow kohlrabi here. We've got canola. Like, we have plenty. We're just in a scenario now where we're gonna be hurting very much for food. Oh boy, farmhouse here. I'm just gonna plant a bunch of kohlrabi and hope that works. We might have to automate all of the farms. Yeah, let's do that. These are not. Automate that for bot. There's no more food infrastructure over here, right? It's all over here. Are the showers okay? I guess. Yeah. I mean, the bots will be fine. They can self-replicate at this point. The issue that we're running into now is there's just not enough food for any of these beavers. So they're gonna get to work on all of that. I expect to see a whole lot of beavers dying of death. Dying of death over here. Okay, so one of this doesn't have enough water. Why? Why? Ah. Alright. That's a problem. Yep, they're dying of old age. At least they're not starving to death yet. Yeah, so that's pretty much it as far as what we can actually build on, except for right here. We got space to build some more kohlrabi over there. They're going to grow, but they're not going to be fast enough. We are going to have substantial beaver death over here, unfortunately. The good news is the bots are well established. The bad news is it's too late. Still can't get materials for that, really? Well, it's not going to matter about prioritizing with haulers at this point. Just not enough to go around. Now we're eating all the berries. Wow, we were doing so well for farming, and then it just stopped because this was all flooded. Okay. Well, friends, what did we learn today? We learned that hubris is a very powerful tool for education. And I still need this dynamite here. Alright, is there any recovery at all for the food here? Oh, we have 7. We have 7 food. That is progress, in fact. And they can still deliver food from the other side here, which is good news. There's no real storage for kohlrabi anywhere, is there? I don't think there is. We need to have power somewhere over here for these bots. There's just those 2. Flooded farms. The stupid heart thing's in the way. Flooded farms feed no beavers. Yep. Hey, we just had one die of something. Or was that a bot? I think that was a bot. Alright. We already have chargers over here. That's fine. What in the world are you talking about? Scrap scavenger flags around the dynamite storage, then pause the efficient mine to make the outflow visually clear of obstruction. What? I don't have a mine over here. The mine's over here. Alright, so that's one more wide water that can get out of here. Now we can start the long and arduous process of demolishing all of that. And I think that's going to have to start with this bridge. Long process. Still haven't even built this yet, waiting on 4 more metal blocks. Bot control tower, huh? Probably should be building those, huh? Problem is they take a lot of metal. So let's do... Where can I put one of these? I guess it's going to have to go... Probably right here. We already have the number cruncher, so we're fine on that. Then we need to put in a control tower. Here is probably a smart place to put one. I need that to have explosives in it. Sorry you're late. Overslept. Hey, welcome. You're fine. We're right in the middle of a massive flooding and starvation crisis because we did not plan appropriately. Or I guess I didn't plan appropriately. People have been yelling at me forever about, oh, your beavers are going to die, and then I just ignored it because I didn't think it was going to be that big of a problem. But here we are. These mushrooms take so long. At least we have mangroves that are going to die in 7 days. Some of them already have. Yep, so that's nice. What fun, huh? Now, can they actually get to this? Okay, that's under the bridge. That's fine. Is that one accessible? Yes, good. We'll just do that. Water and storage is dropping because probably the beavers that are working are dying. It's most likely what's happening. Oh no, there's food here. They're not all completely screwed. We just need our kohlrabi to get kicked into gear sooner rather than later. Yeah, as far as... Why do we have 17 unemployed regular beavers? We have 55 open jobs for regular beavers here. Okay, that's kind of a problem. Job priorities have never made sense to me. That's not me asking for you to explain them. That's just my brain doesn't work that way. So what do we, what can we even unprioritize? Because all the food stuff pretty much is prioritized. We're just waiting for this to, actually be accessible for us to put stuff down. Alright, so this needs to be... don't care. It's fine, I'll put that there. Block this whole thing off. Pause that one first so they don't all die. Alright. This needs to be demolished. That specific one. Well, all of these, really. This needs to be turned into... Once they're all gone. Actually, that one needs to be paused too. The builder's huts should all be deprioritized. I think we already went through and did most of that. I don't need that in the other one. Okay, so that needs to be, that's a water pump. Why can't I ever find it? I hate this view. This is not easy for me to look at. All right, that is done. Let's see, 2 water pumps, fine. District center is fine. District crossing has 10, and there probably actually needs 10. But we'll go down to 8. That's probably fine. The mine is okay. Explosives factories need to be bots. Farmhouses seem to be okay for the most part. Fermenters, I can't really do anything about that. They're all people in their food factories are fine. Foresters are fine. Gatherer flags are fine. So I don't think we're really missing any food jobs. Seem to be mostly occupied. I think we're okay. Except now we're actually like really running low on the food. Kinda hard. Now these oak trees are supposed to be being cut down. Why are they not, I don't have a lumberjack flag here. Okay, well that would explain why they haven't been cut down. That makes sense, I suppose. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Easy. All right. So this is nobody's there. Good. Let's build that. I was hoping the floodwater would go away, but it appears I don't have the exit capacity yet. I should be able to get at all this. If I build chargers down at the mine, I have to have a power source, which I do not have. And I don't have enough wood to be burning it. In fact, I probably should shut this one off, but the carousel is one of their few pleasures in this brutally hard life that I've chosen to give them. Like, we really just need to get this channel wider so they can actually, you know, get out of it. Okay, so this is... Did I do this math wrong again? I definitely did. Wow, okay. That's how it's going to be, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need... Oh, this is supposed to go over one more. I'm so mad. Ugh. Alright. This game may have bested me at this point. With all the ridiculous, stupid crap we've been doing to it. We really need more water coming out of here, though, because these mangroves are going to die very soon. I don't have anywhere else, really, that I can put any of this. I mean, we are using them. Seem to be fine. This is just completely ridiculous, honestly. Okay, so that's progressing. I think I can now just get this one finished right here. Get that all the way out. So we really need more. I really need more of this. There we go. That is now deeper. Should let some more water out. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. I don't want to build one lesser bridge, then it doesn't match. So that's the problem. That's the problem, is I do this to myself. I want everything to look nice, so then I I cause problems. Alright. So I think I need to actually get rid of that and then move this one back. Alright, because the problem we were having here is that now this has to be the start of a bridge. Yeah. We'll be fine long term. We just okay, good. These are unflooded now. Oh, they're reflooded. Never mind. All right, is this actually dry? Did we do it? Did we win? I think we did. All right, so now we have this hideous mess of a disaster over here. But this farmhouse now can start growing eggplant. And as long as this doesn't flood again like it's about to, okay, that's annoying. Can I detonate all these? We good? That should help. Alright, as long as this does not flood back up here, we're going to be just fine. So build this immediately. Okay. Come on, somebody finish this thing. 6 out of 12. We're almost there, folks. Yeah, the water is absolutely flowing, so that's very nice, very good to see. All right, that's finished. Finally, let's put in that guy. Let's actually get rid of that so they can't come in the wrong way. That is now going to become a platform. We'll put this on top of it. Then this can just go up this way. Like so. We'll put another line of platforms coming up here. And then this becomes stairs. So that actually doesn't need to be right here. That's fine. So then this can now get bumped up here, which means we can put farmhouses back. Although I kind of don't think we're going to need more than 2 farmhouses. Should be all right. We just need to get all of these levees put in, which I guess isn't going to happen until we have platforms put here. And that can be a staircase. Or maybe we want the staircase to go here. There we go. We can just run on top of the levee. That makes more sense. Need to put the storage back in by the farms. Not when we don't have any crops. So we're gonna do that eventually, but right now it's not gonna work. I gotta figure out how I can fit this in here anyway. So I could just put the one right here, one right there. That might actually work. Except now these guys... Okay, this one's going to be... you know what? No, we'll just put a path on this. That's fine. We're not winning any contests for the beauty of this. So at least food's growing again. Very, very slowly. But we should be all right. Okay, now this is going to get demoed one more time. So now this is completely open here. That's looking good. So yeah, another level of depth here is not going to do anything because the water is not already bunching up. It's right here is the problem. That's why we're having to have this come down so much. We need all of this to be completely straight through. For aesthetics, would it be worthwhile to put roofs by the houses? I mean, maybe, but right now I think we need to focus on making sure they don't die first. That might be a little bit more important right now. Yeah, this is just an absurd amount of water. Honestly, it's a little bit much. But eggplants are growing, which is good news. There's so much water, I cannot believe it. This really is completely ridiculous what we've been doing here. More and more and more explosives all day long. That's what we do here, is explode things. All day. So at this rate, we're not going to be able to even have any chance of keeping up. Unless we massively increase the number of bots that are actually building stuff. So are they in this district? 17... Yes, so we need to build more builders' huts just for bots, which we will go ahead and do. Hauling post. We already have a hauling post. I guess they don't really need to be in a convenient location because they're literally just here to make sure that they get employed. So builders, builders, builders. Do we still have paper? We probably need to be making paper, yeah. Yeah, we probably do need to increase the water flow, waterfall rate. I'm just so paranoid about this. Theoretically, at this point, we've only caught up with the amount of water flow from 3 streams ago. I know, what a pain, huh? What a mess. What a mess that we have, that we've done here. Alright, so we have plenty of metal for this now. Good. I just needed to move that one. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the bots are actually doing fantastically well right now. Alright, I'm going to increase our waterfall. It's already at 10. Let's go to 11. And see just how much worse this makes things. It doesn't seem that bad. I am kind of worried about the about this flooding. Oh, look, it's flooding. Good. Oh, good. That's exactly what I wanted, is for that to flood. All right, let's get out of dev mode. Just increase our outflow here. Well, the good news is they can start, yeah, it's bots. Bots. Scrap metal, I'm going to move pile storage up here. There we go. Yeah, the water really is just incredibly fast. Kind of ludicrous, honestly. Yeah, I fully expect the water to be a catastrophe. Because look how much of this is flooded already. From our fixes to the flow rate. So I think before I do much of anything else, I really need to make sure water is escaping the map faster. We are definitely not doing ourselves any favors currently in that regard. But we are making decent progress. Okay, now that's done. We'll just keep on doing the thing. Nope, I don't need this to be placed down. Alright, do I have enough planks? I don't have enough, well, I guess I might. What is the power like by the water wheels on the edge of the map? It is a lot. This cluster is making 16,000. So, I think they're going to be okay. Scrap pile's in the way. What do you mean it's in the way? No, it's not. There's absolutely nothing in the way of this. Or this is not in the way of anything. Because that needs to be paper. We need to make paper, so let's unpause that. I really do need these to be connected, so let's just do this. The reason I didn't want to put in paper mills right here is because that really limits what you're able to do, but if I do this, then they can all be connected together. And that'll work out just fine. Oh, the ruins. Okay, yeah. That's why I'm harvesting them. we really, really need them to be disassembling this as fast as possible. So I will just build some more scavenger flags. Come on, let me click on the right spot. Alright, is this still flooded? No, so we need them to be building all of this. That's currently, okay, well, they're working on it. Yeah, food is very slowly recovering. I don't think we actually lost any beavers to starvation. I don't know if anyone's been watching the notification window in the bottom left. If that has actually happened. I have not seen it. That doesn't mean it hasn't happened. It just means I haven't seen it. But I think we're doing a little better. Hopefully these mushrooms have helped. It's just a very slow process. Blow a trench on the other side of the ruins. We could, couldn't we? Although right now the water level is actually pretty sufficient. It's looking good. Alright, is this down far enough now? Yes, it is. So we can build this up and then... Well, they can actually get to either side, so it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and blow that up. Oh, all these poor bots are out of juice. We need to get some more chargers over here. So I think these are all... Oh, that's too low. That's a problem. Wood is slowly going down. May need to harvest. Yes, pine wood. Over here in the corner. Can't get to them, though. It's the problem. Now, I do have the ability, because we have this here. I believe, yes. I can get these oaks out of here. That will, that'll work. Mangroves, they're fine. We're not going to need to get that desperate. Although the ones that have died, I don't have a lumberjack flag that can actually reach over here, do I? I don't. What a mess. I've been saying that a lot, haven't I? Well, that's what it is, a mess. Okay, let's try putting one of those here. They should be able to reach most of these. So I'll just mark all of the dead ones. Yeah, I should be able to reach those. Yes, we'll harvest those and then probably replant them, not wait for them to manually spread because that would take too long. How are we looking over here? Good. Good. Okay, now Can finish my stupid suspension bridges. Oh boy. Get that all connected. It's looking a lot better. So our water outflow is actually quite good. I don't think we need to be super worried about anything. And actually get into this. And then I believe we can just replant the rest of this as corn. Never hurts to have too much corn, you know? Don't forget to unmark them later. Will do. We'll see what happens. I think now we can handle increasing our... Oh! Well, would you look at that? The geyser's gone. But this one isn't. I wonder if it's a thing that takes time to go down. Let's free up the camera. Okay, so this one is still pretty much full height, but this one is completely gone. So I think that means we're taking a step in the right direction for waterfall speed. And we can probably stop once this other one's disappeared. But that is interesting. Let's come out of dev mode. Unless having too much cheap corn results in high fructose corn syrup in every product. Well, this isn't the United States. We'll be fine. Yeah, so say goodbye to your geyser over here. He seems to be working just fine. This guy is next on the chopping block. So let's waterfall outflow. Let's set him to 12 and see what that does. Come on, get out of dev mode. Hasn't increased our problems over here at all. Okay, this is actually looking pretty good. Yeah, all right. I'll take that. All right, we're making paper, so we should now be able to make more explosives, which is good because we need lots more of those. Storing our scrap metal, storing our paper in kind of a less than optimal location, but I guess that's all right. Why don't we move the paper to over here instead of over there? Whenever increasing waterfall flow, sheesh, will also increase the rate at which water leaves the map. I don't know. I wouldn't think so. Might need floodgates soon in the new exit. See, that's why I wanted to put the floodgates in, because we don't really know how the whole thing's going to work long term. All right. Do I have space to put in some chargers over here? Because I really, really need some. Can I put in... It's going to be too big for a small one. Would water wheels place vertically? You can't put them vertically. I don't know why you guys keep asking that. They wouldn't, like, the water here is constantly going up and down at the same time, so I don't really know what that would even accomplish. A stream gauge by the exit to see the water flow. That is a fantastic idea. I don't know where the best spot would be to put it. I guess just right here in the middle. Maybe. I think there's a lot of water stored in the geysers. That was the water that's just now being released. Could be. I do kind of miss seeing this thing, though. As dumb as that sounds. We did have a fun time with them. Now, this is flooded from this water source. Not surprised there. Okay, now this could be solved. Hello? Okay. This could be solved by putting in levees above all this. I don't think they can actually... Can they actually reach that, really? I didn't think they could. Well, we'll find out, I guess. I would think that they would have to both go up at the same time. But I don't know why this one stopped and this one didn't. That doesn't really make sense to me. Okay, they're still building these? Really? Huh. Well, the good news is corn is planted. Growing. Food is slowly recovering. I guess... How do we have 13 unemployed beavers in one district and... Oh, that just means we have too many beavers in this district, doesn't it? So this needs to be down to, say 35. Send those guys over to the other one and see how that helps things here. Hopefully it helps a little bit. All right, now, how are we looking over here? Okay, that's progress slowly. And I think once these trees are all gone, I'm going to start blowing all of this up. I guess I could, since we're already here. Wouldn't hurt. Maybe the other one is still going since there's 3 source blocks. The other one only had 2. That makes sense. Guess we'll see what happens. Look at all these bots go, man. Put all this dynamite here. This is cool when you got a whole lot of them working at once. The second geyser was created after the first one, so maybe that's why it's not gone yet. Yep, could also be true. This is just so cool to watch them do all this. Yeah, let's put in a little bit more here. We'll do all of this at once. How's the stream gauge? Let's check. Stream gauge. Water current, 7.7 centimeters per second. Well, there's no slash, so I just assume it's supposed to be 7.7 centimeters per second. Or maybe it's cubic meters per second, but how could it measure cubic meters? Or no, that would be ms with the exponent 2 if it was cubic meters per second. Or to be meters squared per second. Look, I'm not good at math. I'm really not good at math. All right, let's take care of that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and set this one off. That is a thing of beauty. Truly. Love to see that. That was loud. 5 centimeters per second. Hello. Welcome. Haven't seen that one yet. How fast is the water going now? Probably same speed. Yep, still says 7.7. So let's actually let's put a couple more of these out and do not crash, thank you, in different places and see how the flow's looking. So I'd be very curious if it's the same speed in every single spot. I would imagine it probably isn't. This one is 8.7, okay. This one is 6.3, 6.4. This one is 8.5. Okay, so it does vary. 1 centimeter cubed is a milliliter. Really? Are you sure? Cubic centimeter is 1 milliliter? That seems kind of low. Maybe not. I don't know. I grew up on the English unit system. Or I guess you could call it imperial, which might as well just mean English anyway. See, I remember enough to be dangerous when it comes to conversations like this. But if you ask me to teach it to kids, then all of those kids would fail all of their tests. Like, I've got a kind of an understanding of how it works. I'm not good at explaining it. Gallons per minute, yes. I do know that much. I think I can put all of these in at the same time. Let's see, this is almost... As soon as he gets rid of those, then I'm just going to... well, I guess I could start by blowing all of this up. Probably would be fine. That's still in range. Yes. And it's still in range. Good. We'll put all this here. Put another stream gauge. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Let's put one, like, right here. Where it's going to be fastest. Fastest possible flow right through the center of this thing. Might have to wait a little while for them to finish that, though. Now, let's not forget we have another cycle change coming up soon. Remember when I said I was going to be finished with this before we got to 2.5 hours? And now it's 2:21 and I kind of don't want to stop. All right, this needs to go to 13. Let's try that. I'm still waiting for this water column to disappear, but it seems like it's probably going to stick around for a while. And all of this is still working all right. Okay, this needs to be... Where's... That's corn. And eggplant. Although maybe I should swap those. Yeah. Actually, this one should probably be turned around this way, now that I'm thinking about it. Closer to the other farm. There we go. Let's do that. So corn here, eggplant here, storage. We have plenty of beaver power to take care of all this. We're all right. Can you build a bridge that leads directly? Oh my god. You and your showers, I swear. Should you vote to see how fast you think it is? I mean, you can just guess in the chat. I'm not going to make you vote on it. I don't think you have to. Put access up behind the storage over the river so the farms can go back on top of them facing backwards. Oh, right here? Yeah. Okay, yeah, if we did that, then we wouldn't have to have that other platform right there. Then this could just be like that, and I can give this one space back to the corn. We used metric for explosives, I imagine. I think the military uses a lot of metric stuff anyway. I wish everything would just move over to the metric system. Not a very popular opinion in this country. All right, I'm going to click on this. What do you think the flow rate is here? See how fast all of this is going out right here? What do you think this flow rate is? So drop your guesses in the chat. We'll wait a little bit, and then I'll click on it. We'll see who's right. Which I guess I shouldn't blow anything else up before we find out. All right, so players says 10.4. 12.6 says William Laguna. Jesse Unending says 9. Mitchell says 10.5. Joey Tucker says a lot. Yeah, you're probably right. Probably a lot. Gary 12.2. Crost 11.2. Anybody else? I think it's going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe 14 or 15 because of how much more water is going through a smaller space. Time the water wheels. How do you time the water wheels? I think there's just a maximum speed that the animation will go. So I don't think that's a very reliable method of gauging the actual outflow. There was a shuttle accident caused by someone at NASA who decided to do calculations in Imperial units and forgot. Yeah, that was terrible. And also, a little bit of a happier one. And I believe it was the early 80s, Air Canada had a 767 they just bought that they were used to doing the fuel measurement, I believe, in it was one or the other kilograms versus pounds to measure the weight of fuel stored in an airplane, and they calculated it incorrectly because they were using the wrong units, and it ran out of fuel like halfway to its destination or something. So then the pilots ended up landing it on a drag strip. Very memeable episode of Air Crash Investigation or Mayday, depending on what the channel you watched it on called it. But that was an interesting lesson for that. Nobody died, which is good, but That's always always gets memed. It's a good show if you're into true crime kind of stuff. I guess that's, well, it's not really a crime usually, unless somebody hijacks the plane. But it's that kind of thing where you like break down the different things that happen and things that can possibly go wrong. It talks about the different airline regulations and things that have been born out of accidents like that. Anyway, so it seems like the general consensus among you guys is it's going to be somewhere in the range of 12. I think it's going to be 14 or 15, but let's find out. Whoa, it's 17.9. That is a lot. 17.9 centimeters per second. All right, let's blow this up. So I remember the issue specifically with that airplane is that it was a brand new one that Boeing had just developed, and that was why it had changed units. Whereas all of the older stuff was probably all in pounds, and I think now they use kilograms instead of pounds. I know it was one way or the other. I don't remember what the direction they went was. Alright, so this is done. Alright, so come get your logs. We'll blow this up. I guess I didn't need to blow all of this up, but that's fine. Should be, anyway. Should be alright. Alright, let's get this going here. Blow that up. That's a fun one. Alright, so this now is the last level this has to go down. So we'll put that in place. And then I guess we just have to keep blowing up. Or maybe we don't have to keep blowing up this side. But we do have to get this. And now that the bridge is complete, I don't think it matters for us to blow the rest of this up. But we'll do it anyway. Look at all these bots, man. This is so cool to watch them just put all this stuff down. I do think, though, that the end of this cycle is going to have to be the end of the stream. We're already at 2.5 hours. And it is 9:36 where I'm at. And I've still got some stuff I got to do tonight. But this has been a lot of fun. Definitely a lot more chaotic than I thought it would be. This guy's still here, huh? Wow. Sheesh. All right, we need to increase our waterfall speed. Let's go straight to 15. What could go wrong, right? Oh yeah, look at that. I don't know why I sounded like I was from Minnesota just then, but we had a little bit of a flood back here. So this is a lot more water coming down. This is what I was expecting this to look like. So maybe this thing will come crashing down soon. Maybe, maybe not. But regardless, oh, please don't crash. Thank you. We're looking good. Farms, I think, have mostly recovered. Yeah, I think we're doing just fine. It was a little hairy for a second. But I think we're going to be A-okay. So look at that. Look at that. Now that we have the bridge here, we kind of don't need this to go all the way across. At least not yet. But what we can do is we can go ahead and start blowing all of this up. We definitely don't need to keep that. Oh, it's a new cycle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, it's not going to be a penalty. It's still the first day. All right. You know the drill. Because I'm dumb and I didn't have OBS set up correctly before I started streaming and can't fix it without a restart, I've got to leave this window and pull up the other thing. So give me 1 second to do that. All right. All right. So let's roll this again. 13, 1.3. That's a much more favorable roll for us. All right. And we're back. Minimize that. Go back here. So 1.3 means that each of these is now going to be 23.5. Just run this all the way around here. And then this guy as well. Oh, clicked on the wrong thing. Get out of here. So I can imagine what's probably going to happen is we're just going to have this entire half of the map completely demolished, and it's still going to be flooded. And then I think at that point is when the game is probably going to be over. Well, let's go ahead and check and see how this is looking now with the extra flow. Not flooding. Okay, looking decent. This is looking the same, pretty much. This isn't flooding, which is fantastic. Except now our lumberjack flag is flooded, which means our outflow is insufficient. Yes, sirree. Oh, boy. Need to boost waterfall speed, too. All right. We gonna play that game? It's already at 15. 16. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Look how close this is. All right. 16. What about 17? It does seem like it kind of equals out after a while. Wood is definitely still going to be an issue in the future. Make no mistake. It's going to be a problem for a while. All right, I think 17 is the closest we can get without flooding this. Okay, yeah, this is very flooded now. Very flooded. So what we need to do is we need to increase our ability to get stuff out of here. So we need to blow this up. Get out of dev mode. Nope. GeForce experience. Nobody loves you. Go away. Max it to end the stream. That sounds dangerous. But I will do this. Oh yeah, we're flooding. we are definitely flooding over here. All right. You want it the same as the strength? All right, 23, not 0.58, 23.5. All right, you happy? You happy? Look at that. Look at that. We still have tons of water. Doesn't hurt any of this stuff actually. But look at all this water coming out here. Yeah, the bad part about this is there's not really a good way to prevent this from happening. Unless we were to increase the height of our little doohickey here. Yeah, this is a problem. Hey, remember when I said I was going to end the stream when we got to the next cycle and then I didn't do that? Yeah, good times. All right, let's try to fix this. Air Canada Flight 143, aka the Gimli Glider. You are correct. I think that was one of the first episodes of Air Crash Investigation. I know it was in like season 1 or season 2. But very interesting if you wanna look that up. People have also made it into a meme with that Deja Vu Eurobeat song. It's good fun. All right, so I did, at the very least, make the waterfall speed the same as the water source strength. So that'll make you guys happy there. Yeah, I love watching Air Crash Investigation. There's also Rooster Teeth did a podcast. I believe it's over now. Or if it's not over, the last episode will be like next week or something. But they did a podcast called Black Box Down that talks about all of those same kind of things. So they go and they read the NTSB report on accidents, and then they have a discussion about it. It's a good listen. It's a lot less scientific than a lot of the discussion of the actual air crash investigation shows is, but the hosts have a good banter. It's fun to listen to. Oh, did you actually mention it above? Oh yeah, you literally, okay, you must have sent that right as I was about to say that. Water wheels work by having water fall into them and rotating the cog to generate power. Yes, you are correct. You still want me to put it in the middle of the giant geyser, don't you? I really don't think it's going to do anything. I really and truly do not. Oh, also, I hope you're happy, but we killed our soybeans and all of our cassava, so our food problem is going to become very bad very soon. So, enjoy that. 24 spare bots available, huh? Okay, that's flooded. Let's, oh, okay, I can just stick them over here. Let's send 20 bots over. And I guess I can, oh, this is all flooded over here, so maybe we won't worry about it. How's the rest of the map look? Fine. No problems. Except this is flooded, but what can you do? Drown the sins. There's not enough water to drown these sins. Look at that, 20.3, 20.4. That is some fast moving water. What's it like over here? 9.0, 10.3, 10.0, 7.9, and then over here is 10.0. So, not bad. Not bad. I wish they would put these dynamite here. They're focusing on all this because this was built first. Robot overloads do not need food. Matters not the farms are flooded. Yeah, but our beavers do. Which is why I'm attempting to fix this. And I think part of the problem here is going to be the water coming in from underneath. Yeah, our guy right here is going to be the problem. So we're going to have to... Oh, because this is the start of that whole thing. I'm going to have to get rid of the district crossing and actually put a... maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of a problem. Oh, it seems to be going away. All right, that's progress, I guess. Let's let's get rid of those. Suggest to build another forestry. Where? Like, the amount of trees we actually have is not good, but the amount of trees we have planted, I think, is fine. Things just haven't caught up. Alright, so that needs to... Yeah, I know, we're below 100 wood. We'll be alright. We're not in complete panic mode yet. We need to get into dirt. I guess we could, but any dirt we place is going to be a liability because it's going to increase the amount of water that can't go somewhere. So why don't we put in, because I don't want to waste space that could otherwise be used for something else that's more helpful. But we also kind of need to be planting trees. So I think if I put in a forester, excuse me, this isn't Oster. If I put this in here, this should let me, that's actually not a good spot for it. Let's not put that there. I need it to fit all of this, which means that has to go there. Yeah, because it works based on a line of sight, I believe. Somebody had told me that. So if I put in this here, so this can actually reach the other side. Yeah, there we go. And then they can actually plant trees over there. Then the problem becomes, how do you get to the beavers over there to actually harvest the trees? So then it becomes a problem. I guess we have to do one of these numbers. Gotta run, have fun, and drown some sense. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. We won't be going too much longer. I did want to try and fix the flooding as best as we could before we say goodbye for today. Because this is quite the mess right here. Quite the mess. Just have to be able to get the stuff built over here. Doesn't help that we need to build all this stuff with wood at a time in which we have no wood. Oh, what fun. Alright, are these all taken care of? Yeah. Look at that. Alright, so that's looking good. Let's blow that up. That should let a lot more water out. There's stairs here. There we go. Okay, so anyway, point being, we're going to plant some trees. Oh, all of this is going to be gone anyway. Why did I do this? Why am I the way that I am? This is so stupid. Oh, this is dumb. Like, actually certified foolishness. So now that's going to have to be, oh, why did I do this? Anyway, we can plant trees here. That's fine. And then I think I can just put a lumberjack here. This is so ugly. I am sorry. Let's just mark all of this as cuttable trees. How about that? And see what this guy can actually get done here. All right, blow that up. Put in the staircase there. Yeah, because all of this, let's not forget, all of this has to be detonated. Has to be immediately gotten rid of. So we will do just that. Very long and arduous process. Especially when we don't have a lot of wood. We're getting to the end of today anyway. So it sounds like that could be a very good problem for us to try and solve next time. We have plenty of stuff planted. It's just a matter of utilizing it slower than it can be produced. Which is why it's nice to be planting more trees. We'll go ahead and set these guys up here. I think this is enough here. Okay, I need... Oh, they actually can't reach those last two, huh? Alright, let's do that, and then get rid of that. They can't get rid of that. Well, this is going to help at least a tiny bit, so we have that going for us, which is nice. We don't really have enough dynamite or wood left to really do too much more, unfortunately. Seems to be kind of a good stopping point anyway. But the good news is we saved our beavers from certain food death. We have matched the output of the ridiculous geysers to the amount of waterfall flow rate that's going on. No beaver available for the forester. Well, guess what that means? Guess we have bot. As well as the lumberjack. So that's fine. These should also be bots, the paper mills. There we go. Those are all set, ready to go. I do want to try and get this open one more here. All things considered, I think we did pretty well. Always going to be something could have done better, but I think this is nice. almost finished with this flooding everything. Hopefully it doesn't come up over this backside. I think it probably will at some point, and we're going to need to make this a triple height. Got enough science would be worthwhile to check that every job is available for bots. Every job that I want to be available for bots, I believe, is available for bots. I don't want them in the mine yet, because I don't have any charging over here, but I do have enough science to unlock that. And everything else that needs to be unlocked, I might as well just go ahead and unlock all these. All the terraforming stuff is unlocked. Yeah, we've unlocked everything. It's just the actual jobs, which I don't think are going to be that big of a deal, because the most expensive ones are the bot assembler and the bot art factory, which have been already running as bots only forever. All right, so this is just about. I think as soon as I put this in, this should solve most of the flooding over here. If not, then we'll just keep on going. Chargers for the bots working near the new outlet. We have a couple. We have 4 up here, and right now we're not generating any power here, and I can't build any more engines, or else we're really not going to have any wood. So we are not taking advantage of that. But we could put a water wheel down here and make use of power that way. Except now this is flooded, so maybe not. Let's not do that. It's just the way this is set up is not really conducive for us actually accomplishing much. Can't you build a charger by the number cruncher? Just build stairs next to. Yeah, we could. We very well could. It's just kind of a challenge to fit stuff in here, because somebody didn't plan very well. Should widen the first? What? I can't make that any wider. Are you talking about here? This is already wide. Alright, now. Jeez, there's so much water here. Alright, so that is not quite what we're looking for. We're going to need additional walls here. Compact water wheel. Oh. Yeah, we probably could. But I'm going to put in levees here, and then we're going to have them route around or over this, I guess. But if I can prevent this from all flooding, then these farms can work again, which will be nice. We'll come back and look at that in a second. I can't get anybody in here, but probably all of this needs to be opened up. So let's I'm trying to think. I guess we could do that. We could always blow this up too, so we can actually have access to stuff. Alright, so these are all good to go. This is going to let more water out, hopefully. Looks like it will. Oh, these are super flooded. Okay, this has actually gotten way worse. Fun, fun, fun. Arc new oak trees for cutting. Yes. There we go. That problem is solved. We really need to get this widened as fast as possible to let more water out, or else all of our trees are going to die. I told you this was going to get hard. Don't forget, next stream it goes up to 6d6 per cycle. So we should be very heavily incentivized not to waste time. Doesn't mean it's going to prevent us from wasting any time, though. That's for sure. Alright, that's done. That's done. Let's get this in. It's a good thing these are bots, or else this would be so annoying waiting half a cycle for them to put one piece of dynamite down. Alright, come on. Alright, one more here. Alright, what is... I don't care about this. Goodbye. Gotta get the rest of this taken out. We probably should... If we had enough dynamite, we probably should get all of this another block wide as well. But we'll worry about that later. Alright, has this improved things at all over here? Oh, good. Yes, it has. So we've saved our trees from drowning. And now we just need to get more wood. Very, very slow process. Now, can I put another one of these guys here? Yes. We'll just make this into a path. And then that guy can stay there, I guess. Blow this up. Should let the water be a little bit more stable. Smaller water wheel. Come over here. And then, let's see, can I can put 2 here, or I can put, there you go. Real smart what I did there. Put 2 like this. That's probably about all I can do anyway right now. So let's just do that, unless I'm able to, yeah, what the heck, I'll just blast this out too. Gone 4 a.m. here, and CPT, good time for coffee. 4 a.m. Go to bed. Oh, sleep deprivation's not fun. That's like the only time I catch up on sleep is the weekends. That's why the stream did not start until 7 p.m., by the way, because I was in bed until 2 p.m. Don't be like me. You want another lumberjack on the opposite side of your forester because of the lack of range. Yeah, over here, we're going to put one. Might even just put one right here. Yeah, that's actually a better location than this one is. That's fine. Alright, so I think I want to blow that up as well so that doesn't flood. Imagine that we have a all-time best well-being, even after all the garbage that happened this episode. Love to see that. If you make the path 1 longer and put the stairs in line with the path, you can have a second water wheel. I don't think I'm going to need a second water wheel. It's producing 110 horsepower, and right now we only have the two charging stations. So for now, it's fine. But we probably will end up moving, yes. You were correct. Because I could put one there and one there. Wet for bonus came in clutch? Yes. You are correct. Is this still a regular beaver? That needs to be bought. There we go. Problem solved there. Alright, blow this up. Looking good. Alright. So now we have 2 charging stations. Producing 109 horsepower. Hamster power. Whatever you want to call it. These aren't flooded anymore. I think we've got everything good to go except these that are wet. Because I didn't finish doing this. I definitely should have been doing that this whole time. So we'll wait. Let them take care of that. And then we'll probably stop in a little bit. But good news is, I don't think we had very many beavers die of starvation, if we even had any die at all. I was not paying attention, but think we handled that about as well as we could have hoped. So that's very encouraging. Technically, it's the energy produced by water wheel. It's water wheel power. Yeah, okay, you're right. If you build a bot control tower in between your forestry and your metal runes, all of them should move faster. So like right here, probably is the only spot I could actually put it without being in the way. Second geyser's gone? Oh. Well, rest in peace then. So that means that's all solved. Good to know. So are these able to still... Yeah, it looks like it. All right. Well, then shall we call that mission accomplished, problem solved? The fans of the geysers and other names they refer to them as will be disappointed, but we can now say every single bit of water that is coming out of the blocks, except right here, is being diverted through the rest of the map in the spirit of the challenge. So that's exciting. And we are slowly recovering all of our resources and wood as these trees are growing. So we can be happy about that as well. Love to see that. Yeah, there you go. That is going to be a pretty good spot to stop for today, I think. All the stuff we've accomplished, I feel like, has gone pretty well. I am going to go ahead and just set all this up with our bridges here, so we can. That's not a okay. That's maybe a 3x1, and then we can blast this all the way down. That's gonna be something we take care of next time. Now there's almost no flow for the water wheel behind the second geyser. Yes, you are correct. So we can solve that with the help of floodgates. I think we're probably safe putting these back in, because remember, they can always just be set to 0. Yeah, so I guess we can watch them build this for the last little bit. Yeah, how about that? 3-hour stream back on Drown Nightmare mode. Got a lot of stuff done. Lots to still get done, but I think we can be pretty happy with this. And we're not losing any water in the geysers. We're actually taking advantage of all of that, and we're well on our way to getting the rest of the 50 outflow spots taken care of. I think all of our people that were proponents of that are no longer in here. Kurt probably had to go to bed. Bam905, wow, thanks very much for the gifted membership. Appreciate it. Gary, welcome to the Beard Boosters. You have access to emotes and a very, very small selection of exclusive posts, but we're working on more. And we're working on getting some other fun stuff taken care of, thanks to the help of all the people that are in the membership program. And of course, we have Patreon as well. Although that's not directly connected to YouTube, so it's a little harder to directly see those people. But I do put them in the descriptions and the little call-outs at the end of every video. Can't do one on a live stream, but in the description. So thank you for all of you guys being part of that. And you can look forward to another stream tomorrow where we're back in City Skylines. Didn't get to do that one last Sunday, but we're back there tomorrow. And then maybe Monday we might do another one. I don't know. I've got those other City Skylines projects I'm working on, trying to decide if I want to stream the build progress for those or just do it as videos. But yeah, thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys. Hope you had a fantastic Saturday or whatever day it is. I know it's Sunday for some of you. But yeah, take care. Stay safe. Have fun. We'll see you in the next one where we continue blasting this enormous hole out of the ground. Yeah, that's going to be it. Thanks very much, friends. I appreciate you. Take care, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.